lovely Milky Way galaxy. So everyone has a story in their life, a love story basically, that can either be one-sided or it could be, that each person could love that other person that's in their life. And every single love story I've ever been a part of or have watched, it's both sides loving each other equally or just as much as the other person. Now, in my certain case, when I love someone, I truly, truly love them. And sure, maybe they don't reciprocate it the way I want them to, but for some of you that may sound like it's obsession or some other negative connotation towards that. It's not. Every love story has a buildup of the real, honest to God, true love, and it may take a year, it may take 5 years, it may take 10 years, it may take a month, it may take 6 months. It varies from person to person, and each love story has its own, story to be told, of from the beginning of the relationship all the way till the end of the relationship, whether it be because someone's heart got broken, or someone died, or they just fell out of love, and it's not easy to be in love. That's the most important thing, is that everyone understands that if there's a real love story and the love exists from the beginning of that relationship all the way until the end of that relationship, however long it may be, it could be 50 years, it could be a year, it could be a month, it could be 6 months, it could be 5 years, it could be 10 years, it could be 20 years, it could be 30 years. Whatever that relationship has every relationship has a fighting arguments and disagreements, and that's what and it can be misconstrued as not in love with that person anymore. But every single great love story has its arguments. Every single great love story has its disagreements. Every great love story, at the very end of it all, has its ups and its downs. That's what makes it a great love story. Now, just because I've been in love with someone, and you may think that's infatuation or obsession or lust or some other negative connotation towards that, and that person not loving me back like the way I love them, that is not to discredit that was real love for me. Like I said, every great love story has those, people who don't agree with that love, or think it's fake, or it's not real. And every single person I've ever met who's ever been in a relationship with their significant other or a great friend or something like that you truly love, and it can be, for me, it could be with a woman, and for others it could be with a woman or a man, or however your preference is. Every great love story starts at the very, 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 very bottom of wherever you're at, and then you work your way up to the top, to that pinnacle part of that great love story. And it's not just seeing it in movies, not just reading it in books, not just, seeing your friends go through it every single day. At some point in my life, whether it be a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I will have that great love story where she loves me just as much as I love her. And that is going to be the true... And in that relationship, and in that marriage, if I decide that's the right choice for me at some point, that's going to be real. That's going to be the epitome of a great love story. From from whenever that happens until either I die or she dies. I'm not trying to make it sound morbid or anything like that, but at the end of the day, a great love story has its beginning, its middle, and its end. And sometimes relationships that I've seen personally from my friends to my family, sometimes it doesn't last. And that's okay. Not every relationship has to last a lifetime. Not every relationship, not every great love story has to last forever. It could last 5 years. It could last 10 years. It could last 20 years. And then something happens and they just don't get along anymore. And that's perfectly okay. Not every great love story has a happy ending. But most of them do. I'm not saying all, most relationships, most great love stories have a happy ending. But not every single great love story has a happy ending. There are some that, it can end on any number of occasions, whether it's a big argument that ends it, whether it's a small argument that ends it, whether it's a medium-sized argument that ends it. Something happens where you don't love that person anymore. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Unless you're cheating. Then there's something completely wrong with that. It's just... everything that I've seen or witnessed or experienced firsthand makes me believe that there is a right woman for me out there somewhere in the world, whether it's here in California, whether it could be in another state, it could be New York, it could be Florida, it could be Washington D.C., it could be Texas. I don't really know where she is right now as we speak. And maybe she'll never enter my life. And that's perfectly fine too. I'm happy to be single for the rest of my life. I've said that time and time again on this channel. But every great love story has, this little inkling of something being there. And whether it's a content creator for me, whether it's an actress or a woman musician, and I'm going to say this again because I want you guys to realize that there is no better part of me than being a content creator. And yes, I consider myself a content creator. At the end of the day, for me personally, my life is going to be complete when I date or get married to, or whatever the situation is, with either a content creator, an actress, a popular, well-known one, or a woman musician, or a model, or whatever it is. And I know I'm not the most attractive man in the world. I get that. I may not be the prettiest, I may not be the most handsome, I may not be any of those things. But I know in my heart that at the end of the day, she's either going to be a content creator, she's either going to be a actress, a well-known content creator, a well-known actress, a well-known musician, or singer, or whatever you want to call it, or a model. There's no limit to, and I'm not going to go into the other thing, which I'm not going to do. I would never, and I mean ever, date a porn star. Ever. I know that sounds negative or, mean or something like that, but that's not what I'm trying to say. It's just, I don't want to be part of that world. I want to be part of the world where I'm in love with whoever I date. Whether it be a content creator, whether it be an actress, whoever it may be. And I want that relationship to last until either I kick the bucket or she does. Because that's what my great love story is going to entail. And it may not happen for many years. It may happen next year. Who knows at this point? It may take 20 years from now to have that great love story. It may take my whole life for that great love story to happen. But that's just my opinion. Not everything I say, everything in this vlog, I wanted to be real with you, and I wanted to be honest with you. And everything I said is my truth, is my reality. It may not be your reality. You may think it's ridiculous that I'm even trying to what I'm saying in this vlog, but it's my reality, and that's what's important to me at the end of the day. Is I'm going to date who I want to date, and that's going to be my great love story, and hopefully she loves me just as much as I love her. But with that being said, we've got one birthday to wish today, so let's do that. I want to wish Casey Butler a happy birthday today, and that's it for birthdays, and I will have a brand new vlog for you tomorrow, so bye-bye.